Introducing the starting five for your Philadelphia 76ers. At power forward, 6'5", number 17, PJ Tucker. At forward, 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris. At guard, 6'3", Tyrese Maxey. Starting at the point, 6'5", number 1, James Harden. At center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid. The head coach for your Philadelphia 76ers is Doc Rivers. Another round of applause for your Philadelphia.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Sixers are focused on winning titles. Coach Doc Rivers says, I'm a driven human being. I decided a while ago I no longer want to be in the party. I want to be the party. When you set yourself up that way, you're going to have a ton of disappointment, but it's the only way to go, as far as I'm concerned. Kevin?
Well, they're in the hunt once again, D.A. Thanks. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Now, here's Ball. Rozier with the ball. Here's Richards. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
By employing the change of pace dribble, Hayward creates windows for a shot inside and outside.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hayward.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
Hayward hits them both.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury.
Are you
kidding me? Boy, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
Al Harden. Outside, Maxey. Second chance shot, and Embiid lays it in.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Rozier against Maxey. Rozier the pass to Richards. Hayward kicks the ball. Over Harden. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Embiid trying to break loose. Maxey, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Hayward outside. Now, here's Washington. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
A nice shot by Harris.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Hayward can hit.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Down low. There's Embiid. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harden, no good. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Stolen by Harden. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Embiid. Over Hayward. Left block shot on the way. Bank shot. No good. The Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. The pass to Rozier. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Smith outside, just 5 to shoot. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's McDaniels. Rebound by Williams. Here's McGowans. Vicious to Williams. And it's Smith, top of the key. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Smith missing. 76ers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Offensive rebound. Charlotte shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. And the Hornets miss again. The 76ers shooting a lowly 30% to start this game. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Pelicans checked in for P.J. Washington.
One shot.
Find the lane. Find the lane. No shot.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
Passes it to Book Knight. To the middle. Here's McGowan.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand than one foot.
Milton finds McDaniel. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Now here's Melton. Guarded closer. Milton the pass to Harrell. .27 seconds left here in the first quarter. The kick out to Williams. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Milton the pass to Niang. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Out to the wing. And here is Milton with 2 seconds left. Basket good.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. Then it's Williams. Then it's Ball, and it's Richards in at the 5. Hayward outside. Rozier looking around. Passed the ball. 4 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
After winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow in his game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Ball. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up, but LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Washington's checked in for the Hornets. No good on the second free throw.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Hornets trail by 3. Connects on the 9-footer.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
The 76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. On the wing, Harris. Fended by Hayward. Harris kicks to Maxey. Over Rozier. Another miss by Philadelphia. Well, Hornets shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. He misses the free throw.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
So he comes up empty at the line. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
That's good from Harris.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
And Tucker kicks to Maxey. That's tipped. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And they pick up 2. And it's a 3-point Charlotte lead.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And that one drops for him. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass the ball. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Daniel House has checked in for Harris.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. Does a really good job setting up the shooter.
Charlotte moving it around. Hayward from outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey against Rozier. Maxey passes to Embiid. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Williams. And the pass to Hayward. Now Rozier. Passes it to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rozier. Not enough on that one as it misses. The 76ers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. The shot by House is no good. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Rozier. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Williams.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Tucker. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Now here's Milton, covered by Smith. The shot by House is no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and D'Anthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
The Hornets have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Team foul.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And he makes the first. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
George Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers trailed by 3. Pass to Melton. Back to Milton. Melton with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Smith surveying the D. There's the pass to McGowan. Seconds left in the second quarter. Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Well, you've got to do better than that against Smith Jr. Be careful how you defend him inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
First one falls for him.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
That one misses. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Passes to McDaniels. Back to Milton. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 4. 5 on the clock. Milton the pass to Harrell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harrell's got 5 now.
Harrell simply is a ferocious rebounder. Great tenacity in fighting hard for the board and in finishing the play for his team.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hornets on top, leading by just 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Always the coach's mantra. Thanks, Doc. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. It took them a little while to get going, but you love what they did in the second quarter, ending with a 2-point lead. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
The road can be on Frederick. They've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you saw that. No. They're playing their focus, and they're getting it first. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
I'd like to see them get to the line more, but to do that, you got to be aggressive. Force the action, drive the lane, make the defense react to what you're doing. If they can do that, I think they have a good chance of pulling out a win.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
All right, coming out to the court right
And
now.
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
'76ers trailing. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the three, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And yes, it's good. Maxey's got the first basket of the third quarter for the 76ers.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Ball kicks to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Harris in the corner. Harden. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who's just 37% from the field during his time in Boston. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Washington passes to Rozier. Now Ball, guarded by Harden. Ball, no good. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. That helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
The second chance effort. Harris, good. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
The kick out to Ball. Over Harden. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers leading by 4. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Washington. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Harden. And it's 9 points for Joel Embiid. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Rozier kicks the ball. Pass to Richards. And they get it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Hornets have taken 10 shots at the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. First free throw is good. And the 76ers making a change here. House is checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Williams is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The 76ers leading by 5. Back to Harden. Now the pass to Harris. Harden outside. Here's the 3. A shot that time, not on target. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Embiid with the steal. Harden kicks to Harris. Back to Harden. Now here is Harris. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 5. Here's Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Terry Rozier.
First team foul.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
And the first one at the line is good. And the 76ers with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. McDaniels comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. Both good from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Smith the pass to McGowan. He dishes it to Hayward. Here's McGowan's. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Elton kicks to McDaniels. Maxey passes to Harrell, and the layup is good. Harrell's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
You know, when they try to get Harrell looked at the offensive end, it's usually foul line down, and for good reason. He's effective down there.
Melton against Smith. McGowan's the pass to Williams. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Charlotte ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Some changes for Philadelphia. George Niang is checked in for Daniel House. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Five to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break, Philadelphia. Now, here's Melton. Defense right on him. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. That'll put Montrezl Harrell on the line.
James Bouknight.
That's on James Bouknight.
First personal foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Hayward passes to Bouknight. Now here is Smith, defended by Milton. Pass to McGowan. 6 to shoot. Williams' shot is off. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-1 run. Loads it up there for Harrell.
You know, he won the 2020 Hustle Award in the NBA, Montrezl Harrell, so he brings a lot more to his team than just scoring points.
Here's McGowan. Drills the three-pointer. McGowan's has got 7.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Unloads. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
At the line for Philadelphia, DeAnthony Melton. 2 shots.
That one is off. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Charlotte. Maladon comes in for Book Night. And he sinks the second. 36 seconds left in the third. Maladon passes to Smith. Now here's Maladon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. On the wing, Milton. Covered by Smith. Milton kicks to Melton. Over Maladon. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for the Hornets, Maladon is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Washington. And it's Richards in at the 5 roaming the paint. A shot by Maladon, no good. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Tyrese Maxey at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Maxey hits them both. Hornets trailed by 11. Ball, the pass to Richards. Here's Rozier. Takes the three. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Richard.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Harden bounce pass. Now Harrell. Pass to Harris. That's tipped. And they'll get another chance. Stay on the clock. Tries again. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And you know, for Harrell, it's just been one of those special nights. He's feeling the love and making it happen at the offensive end.
Washington trying to break free. From outside, off the mark. Harden kicks to Harrell. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the shot goes in.
And guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Philadelphia leading by 13. Loads it up there for Harrell.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
And that one is good.
You know, as a playmaker, ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Harris, right side. Here's Embiid. The rebound by Richards. Hornets trailed by 13. Rozier up top. He's covered by Maxey. And the basket by Rozier.
Boy, good fundamental footwork that time by Terry Rozier to avoid the defender.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Harrell. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Maladon. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside, Washington, and he converts the layup.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
And so here is Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. And there's the pass to Harris. And Embiid trying to break loose. That's good from Harris on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And here's Harden. He kicks it to Tucker. Off target with his 3. Ball with it. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
James Harden.
It's going to be on James Harden.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
LaMelo Ball at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Ball hits them both. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Harden finds Embiid. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
Joel Embiid taking 2 shots.
2.
Gets the first, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And Embiid drops them both. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Maxey passes to Harden. Here's Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And it's 13 points for Joel Embiid.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
Ball with the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Outside, Maxey. On the wing, Harris. The 3 from Harden. They get it back. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. Hornets trail by 11. Washington passes the ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
Shooting for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. He hits both from the stripe. And Philadelphia has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Passes it to Tucker. is outside. Maxey against Rozier. Kicks it out to Harden. Clock at 4. That one goes. Count it.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
The chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant. So I want, every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.